we go. Episode 1, MUSH. You can't build any of us up. You can't break us down. We're just fucking MUSH, baby. We're out here doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Crispin right here.
I should have got better lights, huh? I just realized I have like a 3-point lighting system we could use.
This is crazy.
We're doing a podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Tony Cardozo. And I'm old Uncle Jer Bear here. I'm Jeremiah Hughes. How you doing, everybody?
Yeah.
Can I get something off my chest right away? Because I assume Tony is going to release this fairly soon. People of the future, you know how it happened.
Be out by tonight.
What?
I said it'll be out by tonight.
Jesus, that wasn't worth the fucking tag, Crispin. People of the future, you know already what happened, but I am so fucking sick and tired of hearing about the fucking election.
Yeah.
They have officially infiltrated podcasts. You see this?
No, what happened?
Like Trump went on Rogan.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
And then my sacred Tim Dillon show, J.D. Vance was on it. For one of the weeks, like every Saturday I watch the Tim Dillon show. One Saturday, I didn't get to watch it because fucking J.D. Vance.
Who's JD Vance?
The fucking Trump's
His
wingman.
vice?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't even know his vice president. That's crazy.
I heard he's pretty cool.
Well, to be fair, Crispin didn't know that fucking Kamala was the vice president like 6 months ago.
Nope.
Yeah.
She is right now, yeah.
Yeah. But like 6 months ago, I remember I was listening to the podcast we did with Thor, and fucking he was talking about Kamala, and you were like, Kamala? You were like, who is that?
Yeah.
Mamala.
To be fair,
Mamala
anybody
Harris.
I know that knows her hates her, and I'm like, she seems all right.
Dude, I think it's just like anytime a female is Democrat, like everybody's like, no.
God, no.
Yeah.
We can't give up the power. It'll never come back.
You know what's crazy? You remember Sarah Palin? Like, why did nobody
Dude,
vote for her to be the
Because
vice
her
president?
fucking husband like funneled a bunch of money into a shit ton of stocks and made like millions.
Isn't that what stocks is?
No. But it was all the ones suspiciously that the government had just talked about in a meeting. And she's like, he's really lucky.
I mean,
I was like, nice, dude.
Wow, he called it.
yeah, really
Yeah.
lucky he was married to the governor of Alaska.
Yeah,
that's
like
for sure.
she came out of a meeting and then they like used the timestamps and it's right like 10 minutes later he just bought and sold a bunch of random shit and then like it all like went to shit with the government passing all these laws and then she was like, he made the right choice. It's like, yeah, dude.
Dude,
I think that's awesome.
I know so little about government. I remembered the word filibuster the other day, and I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? I
Dude,
thought it was like an English term.
gerrymandering.
Gerrymandering?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know, but it's a government thing.
You just made that up.
Nope.
No, it's a thing. I don't know what it is, but
Yo.
it is a thing.
You're a political guy?
No, I
You
just,
just say he doesn't know what it
not an
means.
idiot.
Well, I mean, what the fuck? Like, I don't
Wait,
know.
what was yours?
Gerrymandering sounds like
It's
some
a fucking
bullshit,
political
dude.
thing, dude.
It's a political
they can
thing.
do it.
Nailed it.
It's not good. Anything
It's not good.
Anything a politician does is not good.
Anything
but
with
it's something
Jerry in
one
it.
one of them can do. Something, you know.
I think
It's
I'm
one
not-
of their plays. If they're a football team, one of their plays is like a filibuster, which is like run out the clock. Well, one of them is like gerrymandering, which is like kill minorities. I don't know what it is, but you know, it's probably.
Can you imagine if you got off stage and like some guy was like, "Hey, good set, but you were gerrymandering up there."
like Jerry Seinfeld. I'm gonna take a guess. I think it's when they cut
Define
certain.
gerrymandering.
I don't have to guess. Does it have something to do with Jerry Seinfeld?
Dude, it's kind of like stealing the vote.
Oh,
Is it when they
Yeah,
cut
it
regions
says
in a certain?
The manipulation of an electoral constitution's boundaries so as to favor one party or class.
You know what's weird is I listened to every word of that and didn't understand what it meant.
It's basically like
I understood the
fucking
whole thing, and I think it's terrible.
He's lying. He
being
has no
crooked.
idea.
That's being crooked.
Being crooked?
Yeah, it's being crooked.
Well, I mean, at least they're out in the
Crooked
open about
Hillary,
being crooked,
dude.
you know? If you're going to get fucked, like, I'd rather know what they're doing. Like Sarah Palin's husband, you know? At least
Yeah.
we know. Like,
It's crazy
Well,
that that's every call that they've ever made. If they are doing calls, they're like, gerrymander on 3, hike, fucking steal everything, you know?
steal it.
Nailed
They
it.
come up to the line, they're like, what are we doing? We're stealing again, right? And they're like, oh yeah,
Oh wait, so
Big time.
on 3, go.
Go,
all your
man.
pods got fucking infiltrated by government nonsense?
Dude, it's
Because
crazy.
the open mics right now are, I'm dying, dude. I'm just like, fuck, I don't
Every
care.
commercial, like, got football going right now. And like every commercial is like, Kamala's for they them, Trump is for you.
That's pretty fucking good, dude.
Which I'm like, damn, dude, am I Republican now? That's sick.
my Republican
No,
now.
dude, it's a fucking scheme, man. They're getting you.
They're both lying to me.
You know what's funny? Because you got that ad though, that's what your phone thinks you are.
No, because I get them for Kamala too.
So it thinks you're gay.
Which is like,
It thinks you're gay.
Yeah, dude, I get them for both sides. It's just like because it's like on Fox.
They're really fighting for your
Sports.
vote. That's got to feel nice.
Yeah,
All my
mean,
fucking my ads are all in Spanish.
Dude, I got this text yesterday. It was like, "Can we count on your vote for fucking Lewis County Sheriff or whatever?" And I was like, "Suck my dick." And then they have not sent me a fucking another vote thing.
They just sent you Lewis, dude. He's all sad. I just wanted your vote, buddy.
Oh.
Well, it's like,
I almost did the first spit take of Mush, dude.
Hell
That
yeah,
was
let's-
close.
let's-
All over my rug, dude.
that's my goal every time is just to kill Jeremiah.
Suck my dick just back to the sheriffs.
Yeah, dude. What are they gonna do? Arrest me? Fuck them, dude.
I almost got arrested on the way here. Whew, that was a close
What
one.
were you doing?
Yeah.
Were you speeding? Smoking weed? Drinking? You doing some coke? What are you doing?
I was
Got any?
using the old the old TB, you know.
The old
Yeah, yeah.
TV.
Dude, I was ripping that TB.
He's got
Fuck
a TB.
bomb.
You got a TBI, dude.
For those at home. I was ripping the TB, dude, and then I noticed that there was a cop behind me, and I was like, good thing I'm not speeding. And I looked down, I'm like, 72, fuck, you know? I was like, shit. So, like, I just immediately did what you're not supposed to do, which is slam on your brakes and start stashing it away. And then I got out of my lane, and he followed me. And, like, I was like, oh, fuck, he's running my plates, you know?
Luckily,
And
I
then
don't
he
get warrants.
just
Wait, what lane?
actually, what?
What lane were you in?
I was in the fast lane.
The HOV?
No,
Okay, then I
that's
think
not
you'd
the
be fine.
fast lane.
Yeah.
The fast lane is the farthest left
Farthest
lane
left?
that's not HOV.
Well, they pull you over when you speed. He was speeding, is what he's saying.
Yes.
I feel like they let you go if it's under 14 miles per hour over.
Well, he
think
did.
it's 10. I don't know.
I think it's usually 10,
I
but
think it's actually cop discretion.
I feel like here they're pretty lenient because they're like, as long as you're not.
Yeah, it's I-5.
fucking
People haul
nuts.
ass down
Yeah.
I-5.
not the
So I
fucking
feel like I
troopers.
wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't like. Well, I mean, you know, you can get fucked, but like he just.
troopers.
It turns out I was getting over, but he was just trying to take the exit.
Yeah.
So I was just slowing down in front of him, blocking him to get. So I
He's hosing me,
God,
dude.
he's like, God, what is this fucking asshole
Oh.
doing? And I'm like, I'm going to jail. Fuck. I'm like stashing everything
spilling
away.
bong water everywhere.
Yeah,
dude.
dude, I actually dropped my bong in my fucking. I had like
I fucking knew it.
not
just
like the
fumbling
bag,
so
but like I
hard.
had a bowl of rice and steak, and I set the bag in my bowl of rice and steak. I was
Ah.
eating while I was smoking, while I was driving.
And you weren't pulled over.
No, dude.
Dude, we need to, like, tighten up with these cops, dude. Like,
They need some training, dude.
I'm on a
If you-
show called Goodfellas tonight,
that is
Oh, yeah,
true,
yeah.
and I've never, dude. I'm undefeated. Dude, knock on some serious wood.
Wait,
Some serious
undefeated at
wood.
what?
Like every type of wood that there is. Just like
Got
because
some wood over here.
I have a lot of close call stories, but like I've never gotten caught. And I was like, I have like 5 really good got away stories, and I was trying to decide which ones to do. But like I almost had to add another one to the list today. Turns out I was just getting in their way the whole time.
Turns
so-
out you were just high.
Yeah.
I was overthinking what was happening.
Turns out I was eating a steak bowl while smoking weed while flying,
While
speeding
spilling
down
your
I-5
bong, dude, while
with my
hiding
knees.
drugs.
I do like the thought of you just like imploding in your car, and then like the cop just does. He's just like, "Fuck, dude! Like 3 more hours in a mosh shift." Like he's not even like looking at you, and you're like, "Oh my god!" Like slowing down.
You
like,
just got a
fucking-
call for a fucking homeless encampment on fire, and he's like, "This fucking guy's getting in the way."
Yeah, he's like, "Dude, just get out." Fucking, whoop.
It's like I can't wait to cheat on my wife.
I can't wait to fucking.
Can't wait to
hit
get
my
home to
woman,
her if she
dude.
doesn't have fucking dinner ready. I'm gonna treat her like a felon.
One time outside of Salem, Oregon, I was like driving behind this car, and it was just like a normal car, right? But it had like these 3 antennas on the back of it, right? And I was just kind of like zoning in on it, and I didn't realize that I was like starting to like I wasn't riding their ass, but I was definitely not like a car length away from it. And this fucking car whips into like the side shoulder on like the left side, 'cause it was in the fast lane. They whip into that, slam on their brakes, get behind me, and flip their lights, and it was an undercover cop.
Holy shit!
And then they pulled
That
me
sounds
over.
like a fucking superhero movie. That
Yeah.
kind of move.
Well, the dude like pulls me over, and he's like, "You were a little close there, weren't you?" And I was like, well, "I don't know. I was just fucking spacing out. Like, I've been driving for like 6 hours. Like, I don't know. I just spaced out." And he was like, "That's dangerous or whatever." And he wrote me a ticket for following too close. It's like $200. And I was like, "What were you scared? Were you scared of me,
He
dude?"
thought you were gonna pull him over. He's like,
yeah, like what the hell, dude? Like, you think I'm running your plates? Like, what the fuck's going on here?
God damn. I have a lot of them, but I think probably one of the more interesting ones that happened to me was a similar story where like I was driving from Las Vegas to Washington.
I can't believe you did that drive.
like straight. Like I was doing it through the night.
Straight as part
18
about you.
hours, like straight as an arrow, just like
Jeremiah was in the Las Vegas comedy competition.
No, this was like before I did comedy. This was a long time
This
ago.
is just for fun?
This was like, me and Lexi were going for vacation.
So such a good guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice
So
little
we
Yeah,
were-
good little partner.
road
You
trip.
taking your
we
lady?
were cruising down to Vegas, and I was coming back.
That's a little fear and loathing. Let's go.
Yeah, so I was
Just
like,
on a train. Oh.
you know me, I love to smoke weed and drive. I'm such a rebel.
Yeah.
But I was coming back, and like I smoked a joint, and then the move is like after the joint, flick it out the window when it's for sure out because it's Nevada in the desert. But then I flicked it out the window, and then smoke a cigarette afterwards, and it really covers it up. Then you just roll down
Smoke
the
a
windows.
cigarette?
Oh, I smoked cigarettes.
You don't smoke a
a while
spliff?
back. No, like after my joint to cover up the smell.
Mm.
Plus,
Okay.
Plus, I liked cigarettes. It was a treat after.
I
a
forgot
joint.
you used to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I love cigs, dude.
Used to be
Like a
so
cig
cold,
after
dude.
a joint, like the nicotine with the joint, like it
Yeah.
makes a better high.
Hmm.
Anyway, point
Yeah,
being
cigarette.
is when I smoked this joint, I forgot to smoke the cigarette. No big deal. I'm on this lone highway at like 1 a.m. And then all of a sudden, like an hour later, I'm just driving with the windows up, and I see like a flashlight going like this in the middle of the highway, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then there's like a cop in the middle of the highway, like
God, that's
stopping
fucking
traffic.
scary.
Yeah, there's 2 squad cars blocking the highway.
Oh, it's
off.
like a
Did you think it
checkpoint.
was for you for the joint? You're like, fuck, they found
Dude,
it. Like,
no, I forgot all about that. Like, I even smoked a joint. I was like tired. I was like, what the fuck is this? I'm on like 3 energy drinks. I'm like shaky and tired. I'm like, whoa, this guy's in my fucking way. And I like pull up and I roll down the window, and he's immediately like, hey, the road's blocked off, but do you smoke cannabis in here? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And he like leaned in and put his hands on the car, and he was like, listen, if we weren't in a serious situation right now, I'd take you out of the car, give you a field sobriety test, and arrest you for smoking weed and driving. But I need all my people right now because there's a hostage negotiation and mile down the road at this gas station. And trust me, the road's shut down. You sit here, you shut off your engine. By the time that you can move, you'll be sober.
Hell yeah.
And I
That
was like,
sucks.
fuck. And I was just immediately like freaking out. I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I shut my car off because you're in the middle of the fucking desert, dude. Like, there's no way that
Was Lexi
you can
just
run
asleep
your tank the whole
this
time.
whole time?
Yeah, she was asleep and she woke up when all this happened and she's like, you fucking idiot piece of shit. This was like 2 years into our relationship.
Jesus.
So she was
sees
nicer.
You.
She was nicer about
Really
She
it.
hit
sees
that
you
one on
all
the head,
scared,
though.
dude.
Dude, if this happened 7 years in, she'd be like, I'm leaving you. No, I'm kidding. She
She gets out of the car, walks off into the
He
desert.
didn't laugh. That hurt my feelings. But
Well, it made me sad because you're just like high, you're scared, and you're like, look at your partner. She's like, you
No,
dumb
she was
fucking
fine.
idiot.
But no, like he was pretty adamant. Like he was like, "Fuck you for lying." First of all, second of all, like chill here. Anyway, so I shut the car off because it's the middle of the
He's more,
desert.
more upset that
It's
you're
like
lying.
80 miles to the next gas station. Don't want to run out of gas, so I shut off the car. Would leave the window cracked so I can listen to him. And I'm tired as fuck, but I can't fall asleep because I'm afraid they're gonna see me fall asleep and then be like, "He can't drive. I'm gonna arrest him." You know,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
You didn't
So
tell
I'm
him like
sitting
I'm just
there-
gonna go to sleep.
I'm sitting there like with my seat reclined, awake, just listening to these cops talk. Because in the desert, like you can hear shit travel way better. So I'm like listening to them to talk about like baseball and shit like that. I don't give a fuck
Oh,
about.
I thought they were talking about the hostage.
I sat there for 3 fucking hours, dude, with nothing to do, no service, no anything, just sitting there in my fucking car, trying to stay awake. And then I'm listening to these cops, and I hear the radio go, "Broop, broop, broop," and I hear him go, "They got him," and they high five, and the guy like walks up to me, and he's like, "Hey, they got him. You can move your car." And they're all happy now.
Yeah.
And I'm first in line. There's like 7
Another life
cars
down.
behind me over the 3 hours. They're all semi trucks. And they move their squad car, and I get a drive by. And there's an ambulance backed up to this gas station, and like 17 cop cars all the way around it with 2 helicopters circling it. And all the cops are like taking selfies and high fiving and
Nice.
foam fingers and shit.
They have one finger, like one hostage died, but it's all right.
Us,
like-
us.
Dibs on the Gaddafi, you know. And I drove by, and it was just like this surreal, weird thing. And so I just drove straight home.
Crying.
And so I ended up driving 23 hours straight
Damn. And you were already
without
sleepy
stopping.
too.
Yeah, so 18 hours turned into 23 hours straight driving, almost arrested.
I don't know
Getting out
how
of
the
Dodge,
fuck you
man.
did that,
That's all you
dude.
can do.
Driving that long, I drove for 18 hours straight, and that was horrible.
So
I
a
can't
little
imagine 20.
context, a little after the fact, a little thing happened after the fact called Live PD. You remember Live PD?
Yeah.
One of Live PD's
They
locations.
showed you in the background. He's just
No.
Scared.
One of the live PD locations was where that happened, Nye County, Nevada. Turns out, real bad area. Indian reservation where they like to steal stuff.
I like the idea of like live PD filming.
You could have
and,
just
like,
said they like to steal stuff. You got to make sure we all know.
we all know.
We all know who was there and who lives there and what they do.
There's like live PD and they're interviewing one of the cops and they like zoom in the back. It's Jeremiah's truck and his girlfriend's fucking berating him about being an asshole.
He's just,
Jeremiah's just like,
I'm just trying to stay
my
awake,
God,
babe.
dude. You imagine hitting her with an eye roll, and then she's like, "You just rolled your eyes." And like, "No, I fucking didn't."
No,
and
you
live
look-
PD comes out and they catch it on camera, dude.
She's
like,
watching.
"I fucking
Look.
told
She
you."
throws a challenge flag. Have the cameras come in.
You run it back.
That would be sick to have like a fucking dating show where you catch like partners arguing in public, and you have like high def cameras everywhere.
Dude,
and
that's
you're
bad.
actually like, "Ma'am, you want to throw the flag?"
Would you like to throw
And
a
she
flag?
throws the flag down, and just like it's just a bunch of refs come out and they just check the footage and shit. And they're like, "Actually, he's an asshole. He is actually cheating. This is actually cheaters."
Yeah,
just
the ruling
breaks
on the field is gaslighting.
Ruling on the field is he's secretly gay. Please leave him.
Yeah.
I'll
We
fuck
all
you
knew.
right now.
Dude, to catch a predator, but you're just outing people as being gay.
Just ripping them out of the closet, dude.
I
That's
thought
terrible.
a funny prank show would be like you roll around like bad areas of Seattle, or people that are like lock-kneed, passed out, tripod mode,
Yeah.
and you just Narcan them.
That'd be
Dude,
sick,
For fun,
Just
dude.
Wake them
just
up.
People are just nodding
One,
out.
you're saving lives.
I hate.
Exactly. Don't
wait.
you get mad because you're like helping them, but
Yeah.
they get so mad when you Narcan them.
Because you
Dude.
fucked their high up, dude. They're like, "Do you
Immediately.
understand what I did for this?"
I have no money.
I don't want to
now,
ruin
so-
this idea, but there's already a whole fucking Instagram guy that does this. He goes up to people nodding out and he Narcans them, and they're pissed.
Dude, that's so
they're
funny.
fucking, and they're like, "I wanted to die."
Dude,
Like,
so
what?
big ups to that guy because that is hilarious.
Dude, he's-
You know what his handle is? Shout
No,
out
no,
to
no.
the
I'll
guy.
find him though. But he pops up on my feed a bunch where like people will be like, "There's a guy with his dude. His leg is as wide as this fucking chair. It's just eating up. I don't know what the hell is going on with his leg." And he goes up and he's like, "Here you go, buddy." And the guy's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" "No, my leg hurts." I was like, "Holy shit, dude!"
That is a dick move, dude.
That is so
super
funny,
dick
though.
move.
Dude, but
It's
he's
so
actually
funny.
no, he is saving them because afterwards he records and the ambulance get there and they're like, "Yeah, you were gonna die," and he's like, "And."
Finally.
To be fair, like if you're gonna OD somewhere private. Okay, don't do it right out in the fucking street. Like,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
rude.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they are homeless. So, like, I've always thought about that with homeless.
Yeah,
people.
where are they supposed to go?
That is
Yeah.
the
Go into a
dude.
further
It's
alleyway.
always like, you're like, I don't mind homeless people, but can you be homeless somewhere else, somewhere
Go,
away
can you
from
go
me?
that way? I'm trying to shop.
I ran into that situation recently with the people that live in the car down the road.
Oh no shit.
Do
Where I was
people
like-
live in a car down the road of your house?
Yeah, so like you know where I live, it's like a nice little neighborhood.
Do they have like?
Was
a
that
little,
that guy that was bothering Lexi?
Well, like they bring a motley crew around, you know. So like
They're playing
there's
a
this
band.
like tarped up shitty little red car, and like it obviously can't move, and there's like 3 tweakers living in it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was like appeared like
You think with 3 people
3
you could afford
weeks
some rent?
ago, and they haven't left or anything. And I walked up and I was like, "Hey guys, like after like a week, I'm like, what's going on? Like, I can help you push it somewhere, you know, kind of thing."
You're
And
just
I'm in
offering
this
to get
weird,
him out of
like,
the
I'm
way.
in this weird internal struggle where it's like, well, what am I gonna have their car towed? Like their only shelter in the winter, you know? Like take
Congrats
their
to being
whole
a
house
homeless
from 'em?
asshole.
Well, that's like, you know, but like also like it's that thing where it's like, can you just like go be homeless around the corner, dude? Like I'll push your car somewhere else.
Just not in front
But
of
then
me.
I had to look inward and be like, what's wrong with me that like that bothers me?
Well, I mean,
you know, like,
it makes sense that it bothers you because it's like, remember, were you?
it's
here?
an eyesore.
No, you came over. You were here last time when that guy was passed out in the walkway coming into the apartment. You remember that guy was just like asleep, but like obviously nodded out. And we both had to walk by him and go get stuff. And we're like, "Ah, he's breathing. He's fine."
That's when you grab him and you go, wake up, they're coming, you gotta run.
They're watching you.
Yeah, they're coming, the cops are coming, you gotta go.
Wait, I told you about when I accidentally walked in on a robbery and I didn't know. Yeah. Like I did I say about
What?
that? Yeah, I walked into. I was renting a movie from Redbox. This is like way back in the day, and I walked in and this guy was like holding the door open with a hood, and all fucking suspicious. And I was like, "Thank you." And I just walked in. I grabbed like an icy and some snacks, and then I went up to the counter and I was like, "All right, I'll take this, please." And she's like, "I can't bring you up." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, because we just got fucking robbed. And I was like, all right. It's not like I did it. Like, I don't know why you're mad at me.
But you also held the door.
You guys take
for
cards?
No, there was a guy holding the door and a guy like holding a gun, robbing the woman. I didn't notice because I was just like, whatever.
I pictured
Crispin
like
was just in there like fucking.
Dude, I was like, do I want M&Ms with almonds or
Like
regular
reading
nuts?
the nutrition facts of like a thing of Pringles.
This has a lot of sugar. Did you know that?
You guys have more in the back.
I just pictured Crispin's like dumb Texas charm where he's like, have a good one, and like opens the door and lets the guy run away. And I was like, and then he like goes and grabs shit and then puts it on the counter. And he's like, how's your night going?
Like,
Dude, you just let the robber get away and then grabbed an icy and snacks.
Well, I
like
took the icy and all the snacks. I was like,
like-
well, if she's not gonna charge me, like I might as well just go.
You hold up your debit
fucking,
card.
you robbed her again.
You hold up your debit card. You're like, I could do debit.
Yeah. You guys take
like-
card?
Yeah.
Like, I know the machine's not off just because you got robbed. Like, don't
Listen,
be mean.
Yeah.
don't
What do you
need-
steal the fucking card?
Am I supposed to
machine?
watch this movie without snacks? What am I
Yeah.
fucking dumb?
You're like,
fuck?
dude, I got ones. I don't need the change. All right?
Dude, but there was a store. There was a store that got robbed. Me and my friend, we were like in middle school, and then we hear "motherfucker!" We hear like screaming, and this guy had just jumped over the counter, grabbed the register, and like ripped out whatever he could, and she started punching him in the face, and then we heard her go, "Get him! The cameras aren't on!" And then my friends were like, And then we grabbed my backpack and just filled it up with food and snacks.
You guys are hoodlums.
Yeah, and then we came up. We were like, "What's happening? Oh my god!" And then we're like, "We're gonna get out of here. This is scary." And then we left, and we had like zebra cakes and fucking hot fries in my backpack. It was so good.
Dude, I've been watching this show called Naked Crimes on Tape or something like that. It's on HBO.
It's all Florida.
Dude, it's so funny. Like
It's on HBO.
Yeah, there's like this.
I'll have to be checking this out.
There was this.
I hope my algorithm heard that. And it's gonna
Hopefully,
recommend
yeah.
Oh, they're
check it
gonna-
out.
you're gonna see a bunch of
it's,
crimes.
Naked Crimes caught on tape or something like that. But like, there was this one where this guy was in traffic and he was like running around the squad car, and this cop is like full sprint going after this dude just naked. And I was like, I can only
tackling a
imagine that
naked
cop
guy.
was probably like, "You motherfucking son of a bitch!" Like, he was like, "God, fucking damn it!"
I just told the guy hi to sit in his car and be quiet.
So pissed, and the guy's just like running around his squad car.
Wait, did you hear about the guy in Florida who there was like a noise on the roof, and this guy thought it was a raccoon, so he went outside to like scare him off, and he opens the door and a naked guy jumps off the roof, oiled up too.
Nice.
And he tackles the guy, knocks him down, runs into his house, and then he's like looking for shit to steal. And he grabs the TV, but it's mounted on the wall, so he can't get it down. And he's like, "God damn it!" So he runs and grabs a vacuum. And then the guy's like, "Betty, get my gun. It's in the kids' room." And so she grabs the gun, throws it to him, and he's like, "Don't fucking move." And then the guy like panics and he falls on the floor. But then he grabs the vacuum for some reason, opens the dust section, pours it in his mouth, and goes, "Oh!" And then he's like starts jerking off for no reason, and then he starts talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, mommy, yeah." And then they're like, "What the fuck is happening?" So they hold him at gunpoint, and the guy ends up hitting him with the gun, and then they call the cops, and then the guy's like, "Yeah, that dust was gross," and then they arrest him. That's it. And then the guy left, and he's like, "Yeah, it was weird."
That's so crazy, dude. The dude who was running around the car that caught him, right?
Yeah, they
And-
tackled him.
Yeah, they got
God, tackling a naked dude.
We got him, but
If he climbs over you, dude, those balls are just right across your face.
they
dude.
called a second squad car in, and he came in and they got him. But he was charged with criminal mischief, which I think is the funniest. fucking-
just being a hassle.
yeah, just being a real menace. You know, like,
I can't get 3 cops with a Benny Hill theme song out of my head just chasing them.
He goes into a door, comes out the other door.
There's like a scene they go to frame and he's chasing the cops naked for a little while. You
They
know?
rip off his face. They're like, Jeremiah Jews again.
Jeremiah Jews. Yeah. But yeah, dude, they charged with criminal mischief, which is really funny because it was very mischievous what he was doing. So
It's a greased up crackhead naked, just like, catch me if you can, dick face.
Dude, this fucking ball game streakers, that's dead. I haven't seen a ball game streaker in forever.
oh no, I saw one the other day. It was a chick.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Sick.
Yeah.
Dude, huge knockers, dude.
Mischief.
Some real dope-on honkeros.
A couple of
you know?
mischiefs
You
on
know
her
the
chest.
security guard's like, we'll give her a heads.
Yeah, he's like, I got this one, guys.
We'll let her go.
It's really funny.
tackling her crotch first. It's like, ah.
Because when it's like a dude naked dude, they like spear him. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah.
Like that dude's going down. If it's a lady, they like gently grab her.
Like,
They're like,
hey.
hey, it's time for you to come off.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
like,
getting out of hand.
Sit.
yeah.
Sit.
Thank you for this, by the way, but no, not now. But no, there's another one where a dude, he was like in his house, and this naked guy just walked in through his front door,
Oh.
and the guy like comes down, and he's like, "Who are you? What are you doing in my house?" And the guy's like, "This is my house." And he starts like walking up the stairs, and the guy runs into his room, And like they like do an interview with him. He's like, yeah, he's like, I thought that best course of action is not to be in the house. And he like there's like this video of him like climbing out of his window on the top of his car, and then he runs away.
Dude, what a pussy, dude.
I was like, dude, this guy's naked. He doesn't have a weapon. Like he just like beat his ass. Like,
But if he pulled the shank out, you're like, God, that's so dirty. I bet.
and his wife is like on the cameras, like yelling at the guy. But the dude's just sitting there. He's like, yeah. He's like, I just think the smartest thing is just to vacate the area and just let the security guard handle it. He's just trying to make it like he's like, it's like, dude, no, you were scared. Like you were afraid of this naked guy.
Dude, if
And-
anybody walked into my apartment naked, I'd also get naked, and I'd be like, we're doing
I'd
this.
fuck him.
Dude.
You made the wrong fucking choice.
Self defense, dude. Like,
You ever see that reel where it's like the thoughts of my dog and you throw a ball and it's like ball, 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 ball. I can just think like what's going on in that cop's head when they're chasing a naked guy's like, don't touch his dick, don't touch his dick, don't touch his dick. Just like the dog. Like,
It's,
If I was
it's
a cop-
huge.
don't let the dick hit my face. Fuck off.
if I was a cop and there was a naked guy running away from me, I would be so fucking mad, dude. Like I'd be like, I'm gonna fuck this guy up when I catch him. Dude, I'm getting it up on the news. Like there's no police brutality. I'm getting a 5-day suspension. Like it's all.
They
it's
show
all
Tony throwing a knife on him. He's got a weapon.
He's
Might
got a
take a
weapon.
Might take a Kaepernick on his neck for a minute. Take a little breath. I don't know.
Take a knee. Take a knee.
Here we go, folks. This is Mush.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hell yeah, we're in it, guys. I've been hitting people with this funny prank. I don't know if you guys have done this. This is fun. In a packed room with my coworkers, I work with a few people that like don't think it's funny that I pretend to be gay for a bit,
Yeah.
So in like a packed sales floor,
What,
I
that's
was like, oh man, my back hurts. I was like, man, I don't want to say his name. I'll be like, oh, Freddie, whatever his name is. Like, oh, dude, Freddie, I'm gonna have to take you up on that back rub you offered me earlier.
I never fucking did that.
He's like, dude, he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, that back massage you offered me in the back earlier. And he was like, fucking shut the fuck up. And I was like, no, oh, should I not have mentioned that? And
Yeah, you
everyone's
told me
like,
you brought a bunch of
"Oh."
oil and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, you were
yeah,
gonna
dude.
really get me down going.
Dude, I hit like 3 dudes with that in the same day. I was like, this is gold. This is like, that back massage you offered earlier is gold.
Dude, it is like, dude, giving a dude a massage is crazy.
Have
I
you
think
ever
it's
had
nice.
a massage from a dude?
No, I don't like getting massaged in general though.
You don't like
At all?
You're one of the ones that don't like the touch.
No, I don't. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't even let my girlfriend massage me.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Really?
just not my thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think
It's really nice.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things are nice.
A couple of big, strong Samoan hands on you.
Just a big fucking oos in there, just working through me like I'm pizza dough, dude. Like-
Dude, I have the opposite effect where my girlfriend hates rubbing my back, and I love back massages.
I can't. Stand
He's just
it,
trying to
dude.
get you to give him one. I saw that look in his
Dude,
eye. He's like,
Dude,
oh.
well, the upside of if I'm like, dude, I'll take you up on that back massage you offered, and they do rub my shoulders, I get a back shot. I get a rub down.
I get a good old rub.
There's nothing
quit
sexual.
poking me.
There's nothing sexual about a dog rubbing another bro, dude.
So I'm not gonna say this guy's name, but like I have a lot of like LGBT friends, right? And one time we were at this party
Bragging.
and we took our no.
What an ally.
We were at yeah.
Wow, what a good guy.
Just
Tony
so everybody
Cardo's a
at home
good guy.
heard, I have a lot of LGBT friends. Okay,
Met 'em all at the
not
club.
homophobe.
You know, in the comedy scene, they say "good guy," not funny guy. When they
Yeah,
hear Tony
yeah.
Cardozo, they say "what an ally."
They go, what a great guy. That's the greatest thing about a comedian too. When
Yeah.
they go, oh, you're such a nice guy.
You want more sets?
Such
you
a
can
good
just be like,
person.
I'm queer. I was molested.
I've thought about it. I thought about fucking a
Well-
dude just to actually get a job. Like that'd be cool. You know what
Oh,
I
there
mean?
goes the
That's the
episode.
worst, dude. If you fuck a dude and then you don't get the job, you're like, God damn it! Now I got to do it again. Oh
Well,
no!
at least I know. You know. The thing is, I'd be like, no kissing. You know? Kissing makes it a little too gay, but I'll rail a guy out if it
Just
gets me.
railing a dude with his legs up in the air,
Dude,
dude.
if,
That's
if
wild.
that gets me to open for Shane Gillis,
Somehow kissing a man is gayer than sucking his dick.
yeah, it is. Well, it's like passionate.
It's
I
totally
guess.
gayer, dude.
Oh, what was the whole thing? It was like you want to do the first 90% of a blowjob or the last 10%.
First 90
For sure, last 10%.
That's crazy. You're gonna come in your mouth.
Not in my mouth.
That's
Yeah,
the
last
last 10. That's the
10%,
last
yeah.
10.
Not in my mouth.
Well, it's
Yeah.
gonna be on your face then.
On my chest. I'm classy, dude.
That's disgusting.
No, dude.
You're like, dude, my
I'm
skin-
a stingy fuck, dude.
I'd way rather first.
That's a
90.
free chest wax if you leave it long enough.
That's gross.
Oh, dude. And then I'm hitting the showers, and then I'm doing like the give me a towel. You know, I wouldn't be a good gay fuck. Okay, is that what you're expecting me to be like? I'm gonna swallow his load because I'm a hell of a fuck. I'm gonna have goggles on. I'm gonna be like, you know, there's gonna be a lot of gagging, maybe a little vomit. You
a
know,
dork.
The
what
last-
if-
and this is the last 10%. That's like 30 seconds, you know?
You gotta you put your fucking sights high. You're like, dude, I'm gonna rock his world for those 10 fucking percent.
No, dude, Cardozo's doing the 90%. He's like,
Cardozo, stop working the balls. God damn.
And then when
Yeah,
he's
you're like, God, he's gonna have so much.
and then when this
Stop getting him the edge.
and then when this metaphorical hella hot guy is about to blow it, I'll just go, and then just take a real
I do like the thought that it's me and him that are doing this.
We're just tag teaming this.
Yeah, I'm
hot
just like
dude.
fucking Jeremiah slap, and then
I'm like, I have like a rope in my hand.
He's like, I think he's close.
You're the-
Tag. You're like reaching for the ropes.
Cardozo's getting butt fucked. We're like so close.
How did
He,
that
like,
start
can't
happening?
reach. He's like, "Ah!"
That's how I imagine all gay sex is. it's just a
Just a
WWE
fucking
match.
tag match, dude. He's got the ladder.
That's fucking disgusting.
Oh my god, he's bleeding again. This is a real slobber
Tony
knocker.
calls you over. He's like, oh, dude, I went the whole 100 again. My bad.
Yes.
Next dude.
I went the whole 100 again. My bad. Redo. That was on me.
Whoops.
Line 'em up.
Oh, I'm getting stuffed.
I'm getting stuffed. That's so fucking gross, dude.
This is the pod, man. Calling Tony gay is the pod.
That's every day of my life. It's
To
just-
be fair, my scenario, you're not gay. You're just an achiever.
I'm not gay. Yeah, I'm just a hard worker.
You're just
dude.
a good
I'm
guy.
I'm a real like,
typical people pleaser.
Yeah. I'm a working man's gay. You know what I mean? Real fucking white knuckle.
If the service has taught me anything, it's how to get a job done.
Prison blue jeans and Red Wings boots just in there.
It's
Dude.
to completion.
For
Yeah,
a while,
that's too-
fucking
yeah.
Instagram was like showing me videos of people in prison getting dragged behind fucking curtains, and I was like, oh,
You know what's going on too. They'd be like, yeah, they're jumping him. It's like, no. No.
No one shrieks like that when they're getting jumped.
no, this guy was doing a review of the video, and he's like, God, I'd hate to get beat up and then dragged behind a fucking bed sheet. And I was like, yeah. Like they're not beating him up further. Like they kicked his ass out in the cafeteria. They're not dragging him there for another fucking
Yeah,
ass
they
kicking.
beat him in front of everybody. You can only fucking imagine what the curtain is.
I saw a video of there was like these two guys dancing, right? And then there's this huge, like fucking 6'10" dude just watching them dance. And one of the guys turns around and sees him and just goes, whoop, and stops dancing. But the other guy doesn't notice. And he keeps he's doing his fucking big ass dance routine. And that dude is just like, and everyone's like, you see all the guys look at him for like a second and they're like,
Yeah. Oh,
they're like,
no.
I know what's happening later to that poor fella.
Yeah, that dude is
And
so
yeah, somebody in the comments was like, he's letting him wear himself out with the dancing so he can get him later. But yeah, I put like hide posts because I was like, I don't want to see more of these horrible things happening.
Dude, well, thank God. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. For a while, it was just like that. Like I usually just see apes doing human things. It's great.
That's crazy that the algorithm was like, but we know.
Yeah,
They tested the waters. They're like, okay, we
loves
got it.
prison.
Well,
You,
know,
don't
like
like it.
You know,
We
apps
got
like,
it.
will you allow Instagram to track your activity over other apps? Crispin hit yes. And
It's all prison. I'm like, Jesus.
all prison rape.
No, I have to put, so for a while it was showing me, it was like, oh, athletes. And at first it was like UFC fighters doing like, fucking knocking people out. And then it just started showing me just like chicks playing volleyball all day. And I was like, all right, see fewer. Because I'm tired of Instagram trying to show me chicks in bathing suits. I'm like, I get it. It's
More,
nice.
Yeah, more dudes.
More prison.
More dudes. Less big butts.
I need
playing
more
volleyball.
naked guys in Florida breaking into houses.
Dude, my Instagram's so bad. Like, it's like literally the reels are either just chicks twerking or it's dudes dying. And like that, there's no in between. Or then sometimes
It's just
it'll
all
be
the
like,
things that get you hard.
Yeah, sometimes it'll
That
be like.
is the manliest shit.
Yeah, and then
Dudes dying and chicks twerking.
Yeah.
That is like what kings see.
it's sick. Yeah.
That's like king's behavior.
That's king
It's
behavior.
like, kill
yeah.
that guy, shake that ass.
Yeah, you're that's it, dude. I mean, it is crazy. Like, can you imagine like a king from like, ancient fucking England? Is it ancient? Is that medieval?
Medieval, yeah.
Medieval England. Like, if I just showed him my Instagram feed, he'd be like, "You're a god." Like,
That's what I'm saying. I've been saying this for a while about how all of us live. It's like I had this crazy acid trip where someone sat me down in front of like, I was like too far gone. I was like, and they sat me down in front of the show.
good trip.
I don't even know what it was called, but it was like following the human race as they migrated around the world and evolved. Like they found fire. It was really interesting. But then I was like, dude, these motherfuckers.
Wait, you were watching a show?
I was like, they sat me down to watch it to let the acid wear off. And I was sitting there, I watched like the whole series, and I came to this epiphany through just being lizard brain acid ridden, watching the show, which is like all of us are thriving. When none of us are surviving anymore in America. It's crazy. It's crazy how spoiled we all are to when motherfuckers are like, oh, you know, I'm surviving. I'm like, nah, bro.
Not like we used to. Dude.
You've never taken 7 hits of acid and watched a survival show, bro.
Yeah, that's surviving.
That's survival, bro.
Naked and afraid.
I fucking came out. I was fighting for my life.
You're a hero, Jeremiah.
I am a bit of a war hero against the drug war.
You're a warrior. Dude.
I am a bit of a war veteran in the war. What's it called? The war against drugs.
War on drugs.
I clearly lost that war on drugs.
You're in the defeat phase. You know,
he just got pulled
over
on the way
You're
here.
like the Taliban of that. You know, it's like
the war's not over.
He's on monkey bar smoking weed.
Yeah, they're like, how
check
do you,
this out.
Well, the funniest part about that is Jeremiah being able to use monkey bars. He hated that.
I don't care.
I used to rock the bars
Clearly
back in
use
my
monkey
day.
bars.
I use them all the time.
Duh.
I literally was using monkey bars today.
Yeah, dude. I mean, how else are you gonna get the kids' trust?
That's crazy. Dude, I was thinking
Dropping candy every time you swing. Oops.
Whoops,
like a pinata, kids.
tons
What
of
else
like
is in there?
Tons
What
of
else do
other
I got
candy.
in me?
Tons of other candy in my pants if you keep looking.
tons of other candy in my pants. That's fucking awful.
That's what the people come here for.
Dude,
That's
I was
what the
watching.
people want.
This is what the people want. This.
People want human pinata that is a diversion for molestation. Like this is what
We'll
the
never
people
work
want.
in this city again, but this is what the people want. This is
I
what the
wasn't working to begin with.
I'll never work in this city again.
Who the fuck was it was you I was talking to. I was like, yeah, I only have like 4 shows this month, and he's like, there's people who have none. And I was like, oh yeah, Tony.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha. I have a show next month, so
Joke's on you.
Yeah, joke's on you guys. I'm gonna go bomb 15 minutes right in front of Jess Everett.
You're gonna do. Oh, that's right. You have a show with them, dude. You're gonna do great.
I'm so excited, dude.
You're gonna do fine.
See,
He'll
I don't
like
mind,
you.
like
Jess
dude,
rules.
Jess,
Shut up.
if you're watching this, like, dude, I'm so fucking pumped.
He's gonna wonder why
Jess
he
is
didn't
not
pick you for his
watching
team.
this.
I assume not, but just in the off chance, you know, maybe I'll hit him a message and be like, hey, we gave you some flowers on the podcast, you know. And
What if he talks to you? He's like, can you talk more about prison stuff?
He's like, I really like the part where you guys were talking about you fucking men.
It's just so honest.
It's such
It's
a
just
bad.
so honest.
It's such a bad Jess Everett, dude.
I don't know him, dude. Like I don't know you what the fuck.
Try
Like,
again.
I've seen
Maybe
him like 3 times.
If you focus,
No, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna fucking do a Jess.
you already got the
impression.
mustache.
Dude, I've been working on my RFK.
Shut up. An RFK?
Yeah, you know RFK is like the fucked up voice or whatever.
Wait, so
No,
how
I don't
did
know
he
anything
do?
about
What happened to that
politics.
guy? He seemed nice.
He has a-
Trump came in like a fucking bulldozer, dude, and he
Just
just
hammered him away.
dude. Well, it's like as soon as Trump was like, "I'm running," everybody was like, "Okay, there's a Republican guy." Didn't even look at the rest of the ballot, dude. We knew what was gonna happen.
Who else is on the ballot? Is there anybody else?
Kamala Harris.
Who's
The election is this week.
God, we
But
are
who else,
sliding
though?
back into this bullshit.
Okay,
this
yeah,
is what
yeah,
I
never
hated
mind, never mind.
about. This is what I started the episode saying.
Here, let's
Man,
use
a
the
lot
card.
of people fuck them for talking about politics, and we're like,
Okay.
who's running for
No.
office?
Let's move on. Okay, what's hair tits? You texted that.
Oh yeah, so like I was listening to Soder's pod, and he was doing a pod with someone else that had hair plugs. I did not know this. Dan Soder has hair plugs.
Yeah. He
yeah,
got him.
yeah,
a while
yeah. I
back,
heard
though.
him talk about it once.
And it's like, first of all, mad respect because I'm not. I'll start this off. I'm not above getting hair plugs.
Yeah,
you guys
me
are
either.
watching this 5 years later, and
We
I got
didn't
a
think you were
luscious
above
head of
that.
hair.
Like, what do you mean?
Oh, dude, I would
get hair plugs
and
if
they
my hair was
referred to
gone.
him as hair tits, which I thought was really funny.
Hair tits.
Yeah, they're like, dude, he has hair tits because it's like fake tits for men.
oh, that's
Oh,
fair.
yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
didn't
like,
even think
they're
about
hair
that.
tits.
Yeah.
They're tits for men.
They're-
And I was like, dude, I would get hair tits in a second. And
Oh,
I said
yeah.
that out loud when the pod was playing with my lady in the truck, and she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, that'd be cool. And I was
Wait,
like,
are you going-
telling
are
me
you
to get
going
hair
bald?
tits? Yeah.
What?
I mean, it's subtle. I mean, like,
I've never looked at you and been like, his hairline's receding. So
I
you're
assumed
doing
it
a
was
good
gonna
job.
go, but I didn't think it would
Yeah,
be
it's
that
not like
quick.
Crispin,
It's-
like Jesus.
Native blood. ain't
my
losing
hairline
nothing.
is much higher than both of yours. You're good. You have a very low hairline.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
do.
Dago.
You got great
so
hair.
Our shit stays.
Wait, so your hairline's going back?
Yeah. I've always had a widow's peak. If you pull back even like pictures of me as a kid, Like my hairline, is like an M.
Cooked from the start. Yeah.
But like it's just been kind of going back, and so now like parts of
Oh.
my head, like I'm not afraid of it. Like
I got
a kind of high hairline.
I have the same thing though.
It was
but-
like I went to like a dermatologist, and I know that like Tom Segura did this in one of his specials, but it literally happened to me where he was like, I was in there to get him to look at my psoriasis, which was like on my body, and he looked at my hair. He's like, "You want me to help your hairline?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, you're going bald." And I was like, "Ah, fuck."
Well, it looks
it's
good.
not that bad. No, it doesn't look bad though.
Thank you.
You
Yeah,
wear a
but
hat most of the time anyway. So
Yeah.
That's why.
Are you sure?
that's
Is
why
that
I
why you're
stopped
going bald?
wearing a hat?
Huh? No, it's genetic. It's male pattern baldness.
Oh.
But I heard a hat accelerates it.
Yeah, I heard hats like
Maybe, but I already don't have a good hairline. Like when I get my hair cut, like
You're
I
tied
go
to that hat.
I
That's
go to
what
the
it
same
is.
barber. He's a good guy, and I like years ago was like, I'll never say this again. Don't make me say it again. But like,
love your hands on me.
keep the hairline. Keep up here. Keep that hair longer. Keep this short. Like.
So you
he's
could do the comb over.
He's nah. I mean, like a forward kind of. It's all smoke and mirrors, folks.
He doesn't need
but-
to do it yet. Like, you still have
No,
hair. It
for
still
sure. And
looks
it's like it's
good.
going up. It's not like here
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I could.
I
That
usually-
one's tough when it's like back
Yeah,
here.
Yeah,
yeah.
because you don't even know it's
rip
happening until someone's
until
nice
it's
enough
too
to tell
late.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you're fucked.
Yeah.
I think if you want hair, dude, where would you get your hairline? Would you put it here? I thought you
He
just had a
shouted
big
out
forehead.
Soder and Mateo Lane. That was who was on the pod together. Funny Comics. They shouted out who got it done, and I looked up their hairlines, and I was like, I'll just go to them. And that guy's in New York, so
Would you
if
get
I
it
ever
up
come
to
into
here?
some money, I would straighten my teeth and get a good hairline.
I was thinking about getting veneers, but I want to get them like twice the size of regular.
Dude, you're gonna
humans.
get those
You'd look like
McGregors,
Freddie
dude.
Freeman, dude.
Yeah, it'd
You
be
know that
huge.
guy?
Get
Get
Oh
those
my God.
chiclets.
Yeah, I'd have huge veneer teeth. I get my lips redone too. I get some huge
Just
lips,
fucking just
dude.
look like Kendall Jenner, dude.
Yeah,
just fucking popping lips,
I'd
big
look
ass teeth.
nuts, dude.
Dude,
People-
you'd go proto Matt Rife.
Yeah, proto Matt Rife. No, it'd be so much worse. It look like a dude from.
Are you
the
gonna
Hunger
get?
Games.
Are you gonna get the fake 6-pack abs that they said 50 Cent got?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, like no matter
as
how
soon-
big you get, you always have a 6-pack.
Yeah, as soon as I have the money, there's gonna be some major alterations to my body, dude.
There's gonna be pictures of like then and now of you, just
I'm-
a year after money.
I'm gonna get like I'm gonna get all of the bands and tendons in my legs replaced with like a black guy that died. That way I can dunk.
Dude, well, no, Tony made it when he's just full from SpongeBob. He has those anchor arms
Yeah.
that he just like, he goes on and just unzips a meat suit. This is actually just like a fucking scrawny alien.
Dude, if you
inside.
went on stage with one of those like body suits that superheroes wear that makes you look bigger underneath your clothes, I would fucking make me so happy. I would
Fuck
love
you,
it.
dude.
I
What
would
do you-
love it.
What, oh, I thought you call me small right now. You fucking.
I mean, you're not
No,
big.
you're jacked. Dude.
Oh
You're jacked.
my
You're
God.
so jacked.
Dude, fuck
Dude,
both of you,
your
dude.
fat jacked energy is.
Fat jacked, dude. Oh my God.
No,
Like,
you're still in good shape.
I'm gonna fucking freak out. I'm gonna. I just found out that I have a limit. I guess.
Dude, both of us just going, dude, Tony, you're jacked. Relax. He just
No.
short circuited. Right
It's
there.
crazy how like I remember like getting after me about the military shit and the whole time. Or fuck, I gotta cut this. But like
Just bleep it. Just bleep the name. Just put a little
Bleep.
beep.
yeah, somebody getting after me about the fucking military shit, and I was like, dude, I don't care, like whatever. But then you guys just fucking are like,
we were genuinely being nice.
yeah, you're just
Like,
like,
no,
no, you're jacked, relax. I'm like, fuck both of you, shut up.
I will fight you, and I'm like, we get it. You're jacked.
I will fight
Start
you.
doing
Never
push-ups.
said that. Don't gaslight me.
Wait
you
till I
son
get
of a
this
bitch.
pump on, dude.
Yeah, we'll start doing fucking push-ups right now.
I can get you to freak in a second, dude.
I didn't realize that was the. Didn't realize that was. the
No, we
line.
talked about that where like I started leaning
Dude,
out.
get you to spaz at least once when we're together. It's so
Yeah.
funny, dude. I love it.
It's the best.
Dude, I was a spaz as a kid.
I could tell. You got
It was
spaz
bad.
energy.
I was
Wait,
so-
what do you mean you're a spaz? What
I
does
was
that
a
mean?
fucking spaz. They medicated me, dude. They were like, "We gotta get this kid on drugs.
We gotta get him on
This is
something."
a problem, dude."
He's
Like,
gonna end up naked jerking off with a
I was
vacuum.
literally bullying kids like you in school.
dude, well, like, cause
I'd be like, hey, I don't want to say his name. Be like, hey, kid, you want to play dodgeball? And he'd be like, yeah, sure. And I'll be like, get him. And all of us just peg him with basketballs.
okay, you're baiting him. That's that didn't happen to me. I was just a spaz. Like, I'd be in class and I'd be distracting like my friends around me. So like, all right, we're moving you over here, and I'd move over there and I'd distract those kids, and they kept doing it, and eventually they put me in front of the class which is really fucking stupid because now I have an audience. You know what I
You're
mean?
life of the party. That's not spaz. That's life of the
I
party.
was a spaz, dude.
Should've
And
known
then,
I was that. I was life of the party.
but they didn't.
We
they,
were spaz.
He's just turning your like negative into a positive so he can talk about himself. You
That's
hear
what
that?
it is. Yeah.
no,
I can't
I
ever
was
finish a
spaz
fucking
too.
story on this goddamn cast.
No, I was adversary at beginning, but now I'm like, no, go ahead. I'm with you on this.
Team Tony.
Yeah, no.
right.
I'm going. No, that's not spaz behavior.
So
That's class clown.
Yeah, dude,
behavior.
you're buff.
They moved me to the front, and now I have an audience, so I'm doing all types of dumb shit. And then they moved me to the back of the class, and now I'm snorting pencil lead.
You are a comic.
Yeah, dude, I was snorting like I would like take like a pencil and I'd grind it down and put it in the lines and I'd rail it. And then my teacher was like, "Get him on Ritalin."
Dude, how much lead do you think is still in your body?
Dude, so much. Like
It's graphite.
this wasn't like a one-time thing. Like I was like doing this frequently. I don't
Dude, people
know.
used to snort tahine back in my school.
Yeah,
it was
we
Mexican.
we would snort pixie sticks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I actually think pixie sticks are better than
We would
lead.
like smoke Smarties too, which was like when you
You
like
crush him up.
you'd crush them and then you just inhale and you and then you're like, yeah, I don't think you're supposed to do
I thought you
that.
were so cool.
I think,
Yeah.
but at least you're still putting it in your mouth and not up your nose.
Yeah,
I
well,
feel
we
like that's
snorted
better.
the pixie stick.
Ugh,
Crispin, how are we doing on time for this ep?
let's check.
Yeah, we're sick and tired of you guys.
45? Yeah, 45
kidding.
minutes.
Hell yeah. 45, get another 15.
Let's see, what else do we say?
Go type 15.
Hobbs compromise, you open with that. Wait, big dog, little man. Was
Who
that
the
a topic
fuck
or was
said
that just a thing?
That wasn't me. Why are you looking at me?
Who even wrote that? That was just, is this something you said?
No, it was
That's
on our
your
text.
topic.
No. These were on our text messages.
Big
topics.
dog, little man.
Are you leaking the group
He's
chat right now,
leaking
dude?
the group chat.
No, these
Oh my
said
God.
mush topics. That was one of them.
No.
Okay,
it
so the
wasn't.
next one was
Show me
V-
the receipts.
I'll send you you have the receipts on your phone. It's in the
That's
group text.
nonsense.
Okay, so the next one was VR horror porn.
Oh, like together?
Actually, I didn't think of that.
You put that. You wrote it.
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well,
You're
dude,
not
we
even
got-
looking at your
we have
text. I can
15
see your
minutes.
phone.
Can we
My
Stop
fucking
fucking
notes.
arguing, you douchebag.
What?
I'm a professional. I have fucking notes out, dude.
I'm a professional.
and I'm watching the game.
yeah.
Yeah,
At
fucking-
the same
I've
time.
noticed
it's
every-
tied. It's 20-20.
He's
We're
like,
on a fucking
so yeah,
on
guys,
a
I was
podcast. He's
driving.
watching the Seahawks lose again.
You can tell I'm from Washington. Actually, I was thinking about this on the way up because I was like watching it while I was driving, not bragging. And I was like, dude, you can tell I'm from Washington because nobody that isn't from Washington gives a fuck about the Seahawks.
No. Well,
Like nobody.
I never
no,
heard of
when
them
they
until
were
I got
really
here.
good back with like Marshawn Lynch and like fucking what's that cornerback you guys had that was really fucking good?
Oh, the loudmouth.
Yeah.
Richard Sherman.
Yeah, Richard Sherman. Like back in the days of that, like I was in California and we would talk about the Seahawks.
Yeah, well,
Pete Carroll,
hell
fucking
yeah.
Russell Wilson. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
solid.
I heard they're
Good-
hitting
good
like a good
team.
rhythm, no?
yeah. I mean,
They are not.
We'll find out.
No, they are not.
We fucked off the last 3
Try to be
games.
nice.
They got blown out last week.
They got their backs blown out, dude.
Embarrassing. I would if I was a Seahawks fan, I couldn't fucking show my face. I'm in Washington. That's how safe. That's how what a fucking pussy state this is.
This is how dumb.
Dude, you the first thing you said to me, you're like, don't look at the fucking camera. And every 2 seconds, he's like,
Well, it's because I'm talking
Right.
to the audience at that point, you know.
you talking to all 4 of them. Right, guys?
Oh shit, they're in overtime, dog.
Fuck you.
Oh, wait. Okay, so VR. So we're talking about VR. So I play a lot of VR horror games. I think those are fucking fun. They made a new one that has the proximity surround sound where if you make noise, the monster hears you in the game. And I've been watching clips of that shit and it looks so fun. So if something jumps out and scares you and you go like, then it hears you in the game. And so then you have to actually like react with it in real time.
It'd
That's
be
the
so
only I
funny.
play.
It'd be so funny to like get hard and then like be like hiding and like kind of you're gonna be like,
Dude,
Well,
I
and then the monster's
guarantee,
like,
dude,
And
I
you're like,
guarantee that's a fucking fetish. I've never thought of that.
And then
You
the
should try
monster,
it.
I'll try it.
kind of hearing you come a little bit, and he's like, "What was that?" And you're like, "Nothing."
It hears the sploosh from your
How
fucking
do you
sludge
and then
hitting
he
the
fucking
ground.
Kills you.
No, yeah.
Oh god, he found me.
So they showed this guy. This guy was playing, and then his like girlfriend's in the background, and she goes, "Achoo!" And you hear, "Ah!" And he's like, "God damn it!" And he starts running away. And it looks so fucking fun. And I was like, God, I love living in the future. But I
is
guarantee
nice.
there's somebody who plays those horror games who's just busting a fucking load as they're afraid, as they're scared. Like,
How do you even find
for
out you have
sure.
that fetish? Is it like you have like an abusive dad?
probably like,
you know?
dude, they just imagine it's him getting home after a few fucking martinis and he's
Yeah.
not happy with his life and he opens the door.
The drunk preacher.
Yeah,
no,
here
no,
to
no, no,
beat
no,
his
no,
kid for
God,
beating
dude.
off.
You
Preachers
guys are
were the
going
worst.
creepy deepy. You got to think about it this way. What if your first handy was like you had a chick over, you're 13 years old, you pop in a scary movie, she starts giving you a little fucking
Get
Little
hard every time you
love.
see Freddy Cougar.
You know,
You're
that was the
watching The
first
Thing.
action. That was the first and only action you had through your adolescence.
You're watching
was
The
getting
Blob.
a handy to Jason X underneath
Ooh.
the thing, and this guy's hopping out going, and you're like, but I'm still getting jerked off by
Jason
Tiffany.
X, what a pull.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Isn't that the one where he's in space?
Yeah. Can only get hard during sci-fi. Dude.
That's the space Jason.
That's a good one, though.
Isn't that Jason X? when
That's
he's in
Jason
fucking
X.
space?
They find him frozen. They bring him on the ship. Nanobites rebuild his body better and stronger than ever. And then he kills everyone on the ship.
You know they're out of ideas where
there's-
they're like, we got it. Jason in space.
Yeah,
Jason in
dude.
space. Well,
Whoever pitched that was a fucking. They have also a sex android. Amazing.
what's
Oh,
the
man.
what's Event Horizon where it's hell in space? Have you seen that? That movie is fucking scary. But like,
No.
they have Event Horizon. I bet the directors watched that and they were like, Jason,
Put Jason in there.
Yeah, but just Jason,
Dude,
but he's in space.
This fucking
Jason-
thing needs some hockey.
Jason's made so many fetishes of people just getting handies at 13
That's a sand
while
fetish.
their parents are on the other side of the door and they're like, I can't make a peep because my parents will hear me, but this is the hottest thing ever. Tiffany's giving me a handy, blows in 2 seconds, doesn't get a handy again until he's 21. And he's in here, he's fucking this chick. She's being a hog. She's being loud.
A hog.
She's just squealing like a pig and he hates it. He goes, I need to creep around.
Yeah,
I
you
need to be
sneaky.
creepy. I need to be quiet. I guarantee you this has happened to somebody.
Dude, sleep
They're
creeping.
probably watching a podcast called Mush right now.
No, we were
Yeah,
talking about
fucking
sleep.
That's our audience.
Have you seen the sleep creep?
Nothing to him, huh?
Vine?
Only me.
For what?
I'm the only one that gets fucking tagged with that. You son of a bitch.
With what?
Fuck you, Crispin.
What? With what?
Fuck you.
With what?
He looked at the camera and Crispin said nothing. Not a
That was a
fucking
bit.
word.
That was a good bit right there.
Yeah. No, we looked at the sleep creep vine on porn. Have you seen that? It's like guys
no.
creeping through windows, and I heard about it on a podcast. I never watched it. But they like sleep creep into windows, and the chick's like, "Oh, I'm so asleep," and it's just fucking weird. That and then the sand one is the one that Shane Gillis talked about.
Oh, getting caught in quicksand?
Yeah, getting caught in quicksand's a fetish now because in the like 80s and 70s,
It's so prevalent.
yeah, it was like I thought quicksand was everywhere. But yeah, like chicks in quicksand just sinking slowly, panicking in a bathing suit for some reason.
Dude, so I'm into like BDSM, right?
Yeah.
And I accidentally stumbled onto this thing called sacrificial porn, which is like a chick tied up and they're banging her. And it's
Like
pretty
Rosemary's
hot.
Baby?
But then at the end, they kill her. And it's like, it's not real.
Is that where you finish?
No, I don't like it. Like I watched it and
You
like
don't like it?
no, I was into
hate
it because I like gothic shit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like seeing like all like this like the satanic shit.
Little bit of
and,
him
like,
in the
this chick's
background.
tied up. This dude's banging this chick, and I'm like, all right, yeah, cool, right? And then at the end of it, dude pulls out like a fake knife and he like pretends to stab it in her chest, and then there's like blood, and I was like, what the fuck? Like that was fucking weird. Like what the fuck is that?
I got a few interjections.
What was the name of it?
It was it was like sacrificial.
How did you not pick up that was going to happen by the name?
Well, I thought it was like they were like banging and that was part of the fucking ritual. Dude, I don't know. I'm not a Satanist. I have no fucking clue what they do.
If it's a sacrificial, though, I feel like at the end I know that someone's dying.
No, I thought it was like a ritual. Like, I don't know.
It's like a praying mantis sex act. It's like bite the head off right
yeah,
at the end.
opposite. Yeah, it's the reverse praying mantis. The
Don't
praying
act like
mantis,
you're
the
better than
female's the
us.
one
Like
that
we know you watch
female.
weird porn.
No, not at all, dude. This is so bizarre. So first of all, I wanted you to pump the brakes when you said I'm into BDSM because that's such a wide. Don't worry, the people will know eventually what you're into. I want to dig into this, but then you
Made me hard.
You
It's
had to
crazy.
go a step further, which is like, yo, did you know that there was sacrificial porn? And then you went to say at the end, which just means that he watched the whole porn.
Wait, yeah,
Yeah,
after,
well,
so
after
you're
you
like,
finished, you just
so
keep
you're like
watching?
edging. You're edging to the end.
No, like as soon
First
as-
off,
if I
edging's
come,
amazing.
I like to see where it goes from there. I
You
like
just watch it.
yeah.
That's
You're like the person who
crazy.
finishes watching Spider Babe.
Sometimes I watch porn and I'm not even beating off. I just want to see what's out in the world. You know.
Just picking up new moves.
that
Yeah,
is
well, you get to like
crazy.
learn like crazy shit. Like one time,
It's like watching
was
Ancient
I telling
Aliens.
you about the fucking the transgender woman that was fucking the transgender man? Wild.
Oh, they switched.
Yeah, no, it was a transgender man. So used to be a female, became a male.
Wait, was this an Instagram prison thing?
No, this was a porn site.
Oh.
And wasn't jerking off to it. I just want to.
Sure,
If I was
okay.
jerking
They
off
didn't
to it, I
sacrifice
wouldn't
her
bring it
fast
up.
enough.
You know what I mean?
He put on the comments.
Right,
He's like,
this is
"When do you
strictly-
sacrifice that one?"
He's
Yeah.
a man of science. This was strictly for experimentation.
I just told you about a video where a guy gets killed, and I was like, I was beating, or a chick gets killed.
Little slip.
Clip it. No Freudian slip.
clip it.
No,
I'd like to throw the challenge flag on that one.
fuck.
They
No.
kill him. Tony's like, "Oh, he was so hot."
Refs
Why?
come out. The ruling on the field.
Gay.
It was gay.
He's gay, but
Totally.
like, no, like, so
It's
I
gonna
just
be
told
so
you that I
weird
was
when people
beating
on the
off to a
podcast-
video of like a chick, and she's like getting sacrificed or whatever, right? So I don't know why I'm defending so hard. I know you guys are fucking with
No,
me.
it's. I mean, it's
I
theater.
do just watch porn sometimes just to see what
That's
people
the
beat off
craziest
to.
thing ever, dude.
Well, like you ever just like get drunk and you hit the internet, you know what I mean? Just see what's out there.
No.
I just watch like apes.
I hit Reddit and I look at steaks.
You see some crazy shit.
Wait, what do you
People
watch?
do crazy shit. But it was this transgender man, this transgender woman, right? So man with a pussy, chick with a dick.
Why are you watching this?
Well, because I was like, how does that work?
It
the
obviously
same.
works the same, but it's uno reverso.
It is very strange.
Yeah.
Just seeing some poor dude's pussy get beat, dude. Like that's insane.
He doesn't want that.
It's very funny, but dude, what the fuck?
Dude, that's taking down the patriarchy. I like it. I'm
Yeah.
on his side now.
We got to end on
I'm
this.
an
This
ally.
is crazy.
Actually, yeah, it's 55.
There's no topping this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've ruined my career by starting this podcast. This is crazy. End this, Crispin.
Wait, did you finish?
I wasn't jerking off
No,
to the
the
man
video.
Oh, the sacrificial one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I came.
That's somehow worse.
I didn't come when she died. I came long before and then I finished it out.
No, the second video with the dude and the
I
lady.
wasn't beating off for that.
No, did
one.
you finish that video?
No.
That's crazy.
No, I couldn't get through it. It was too much.
It's like starting a bad movie and being like, oh, let's see.
No, dude, no, I couldn't get. It was just too. It was too much. It was just
Too
like,
exciting.
It was just odd to see. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like my brain couldn't like put together what the fuck was happening.
It's like when he told him he's jacked, dude, he has the same reaction. He's like,
No, it gave me like fight or flight, dude. Like, I got like an adrenaline rush when I was watching it.
every time you're about to lift weights, you play that video. You're like, all right, now I'm
Yeah,
ready.
just like, oh.
Fucking
Now,
adrenaline's
now when
up.
he's in a foxhole in Russia and he has to stab a man, he's rock hard and he's like, fuck, now I know why.
Yeah, no,
I'm sacrificing you.
It was actually a man in the video.
Yeah, I lied to you. It was a guy. I was
And I-
beating off to a dude.
I've raped so many Ukrainian men.
All right, we can end on that.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, do the
Jesus
outro,
Christ.
Crispin.
All right, this is Mush. You can't build this up. You can't break it down. Fucking thanks for listening. Have a good motherfucking night. My name's Crispin.
Jeremiah, goodbye.
Tony Cardozo.
Yeah.
Bye.